And like always, you timed it out perfectly, Chris. There goes the buzzer. For our last round, as is typical presidential debate fashion, we will do a coin flip. And this one is going to go to our buddy Ramses to talk first on it. You said you have a dope GSP impression. I want to hear from GSP himself why he's not ready to beat Carlos Condit. Chris, I want to hear from you in your GSP impression why he will be able to beat Carlos Condit. You first, Ramses.
Okay, here's the deal. My coaches, when I come back from the injury and I come back to train, my coaches say, "Oh my God, he might never come back again." But I say to them, yes, I will. I will be the best guy in the UFC. But I got to say it now that I'm looking at Carlos Condit. With Carlos, I don't think I'm going to win on Saturday. I'm going to do my best to be the best guy in the UFC, be the best fighter I can be. But this fucking knee.
Wow.
This fucking knee of mine is really giving me some troubles. I don't think if I can win the championship against Carlos Condit, I apologize to all my fans, but I hope that you still buy my fights on the pay-per-view, or maybe perhaps when I'm back in, maybe I fight in Bellator. I don't know. We will see what happens. Canada.
And your 45 seconds of this condensed round is up. There goes the buzzer. Mr. Crislow, in your George St. Pierre impression, why are you going to beat Carlos Condit?
Thank you for leading me off in this most professional and impressive way. I have to tell you that as champion of UFC, you have to taking to keep on licking, and you have to take charge of your life. And I am the strongest Georges St. Pierre. I am the most complete Georges St. Pierre. I have the most weapons in my toolbox to defeat Carlos Condit on fight night. I train like there is no tomorrow. I have many fat women that I have sexual relations with. I enjoy...
What the fuck? Oh, I love this podcast.
Hold on. Okay, here we go. Dana White has told me many times, George, are you ready to fight? When John McCarthy come across the cage and he tapped me on shoulder, I will say, no, don't rape me, but I will be ready to fight on that night.
On that night. And one last lightning round. You have 15 to 20 seconds to answer this last question, and I'll start it off with Ramses. Also in your George St. Pierre impression, what sort of ladies do you prefer to go after? What is your perfect type of woman? George, number one?
Okay, first I'd like to say that impression of me, it sounded Hispanic, okay? And I'm not Hispanic, I'm from Canada, okay? And as far as the ladies go, I don't know if you've seen the video that I did on YouTube, but I explained to the people that my first sexual experience with a woman, I give her 5 orgasms, okay? You can look that up on YouTube. Look up GSP, first sexual experience, it's all there. My bragging, I'm the best guy in the world. You're going to see on Saturday, if you buy the pay-per-view against me and Carlos Condit, you're going to see a GSP explosion. It is going to be my knee that is going to be the explosion. But buy that on UFC pay-per-view, because I am going to need the money.
Going way over his allotted 20 seconds, I just wanted to hear him rant about that, and that was search Ask Men GSP first sexual experience. I think that was askmen.com. So GSP2, I will also let you go over your allotted time. But what is your favorite kind of woman?
Thank you very much for this opportunity. You know, I was so scared the first time that a woman came near me sexually. she grabbed my sausage, and she said, "Okay, I'm going to put my mouth on it." And I was like, "No, help." Help, no, but eventually it kind of worked into this like organic experience. And my ideal woman, to answer your question, is big, obese. I like the large.
And I think that will do it with our inaugural presidential debate here on the MMA Podcast before we send this shit out. Thank you once again, Ramses. You are our most reliable caller, easily our funniest caller, and we look forward to having you on in the future. You're the fucking man.
I'm going to call in just to rub in the Condit victory. So
when you eat crow.
Either way, if Condit wins or if GSP wins, I expect a call, buddy.
Trust me. Sure. Whatever. Either way. There's no way that it's already done. The fight's already over, guys.
Either way, we will hear. And thank you once again for calling in. Take it easy.